Hello, folks. Welcome to the Ninja-Ninjutsu podcast. I'm your host, Don Rowley. Today's going to be a short one on modern Eda Koppo for the modern ninja. My theme lately has been in class weapons that really can be improvised and carried around and doesn't not attract attention. As part of this, I've been doing a few things with a modern Eda Koppo. Um, Now, there's a lot of people running around, and using one of these things, a tactical pen. Um, yeah, you know, basically you can modify something like this to be a modern Edo Kopo very easily. But before I get into that, I'm going to say two things about things like tactical pens. Okay, first of all, think of things like this as a force multiplier, not a weapon per se. Um, some weapons, like, I mean, if you've got a sword, you can accidentally hurt somebody or kill somebody with it by accident. Um, I'd like to see somebody try to, die by accident by this. It's possible, but yeah. Um, One thing that I have a real problem with is when they sell those gimmick things, the key rings and such like that. Oh, defend yourself. If you, if you don't know how to actually hit somebody, they're useless. Same thing with this. I mean, if you know how to hit, you know how to do basic unarmed fighting, then this is a force multiplier. Your hammer fist is a hell of a lot more. Your Boshiken is a hell of a lot more. So yeah, so again, if you don't have skills, you really can't use a tactical pen no matter what the salesman tries to convince you. Secondly, I'm really kind of leery of carrying around something called a tactical pen. I mean, you look at this and you always have to think, what happens if you get put in front of a jury for defending yourself? And it does happen. And there are prosecutors that will try to make it sound like you are a maniac just looking for a fight. Things with tactical in their names or things that look scary, not conducive to getting off. I mean, you need to think about that. Is there's really a question: can you do this with something just as good? And in my case, this was a gift for me to me from someone I really appreciate, and it's just about as sturdy as the tactical pen, and it's got a nice little skull on it. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so I prefer to carry something like this rather than something that's tactical pen. Even for that matter, a Sharpie. Sharpies still can do good amount of damage despite being made out of plastic. Now, how do you make it into a modern day Edo Koppo? It's fairly simple. Just rubber band like this. This is actually from some asparagus that I got. Just wrap it around like that. Boom. Then just insert a couple fingers. Boom. There you go. Now, your Boshikan can be stronger. Shuto turns into a hammer fist. That's stronger. But of course, now you can actually open up your hands, grab, stuff like that. So yeah, it's a little bit more, versatile than just a tactical pen by itself. If you want to keep it on, of course, a little bit of tape might doing this. I've carried this around like this, and I mean like this. I mean, I've actually walked down the street like this. Nobody gives me another a second look. It looks a little weird, but they just can't make the connection that this is a weapon. I can walk through metal detectors with this. But of course, if I'm going to a place that has got a metal detector, I separate the two and I put it in my pocket. Generally places that have metal detectors also have armed guards. Let them take care of it. But that's it. Fairly simple, easy to make, easy to carry around, and where I am at least, legal. Check where you are. But that's it for today, and I will see you next time on the Ninja Ninjutsu podcast. Good day.